Create new loan.
Loan settings, navigation. Select Action, New, Loan or Click Loan on the New tab of the accordion toolbar.
Loan settings. Loan type tab.
Loan Assistant allows users to create and assign a QuickBooks class to each loan. This feature will mark each loan transaction with a unique identifier in QuickBooks that gives user more flexibility in using QuickBooks. See QuickBooks Help description for more information. Users who acquired Escrow module need to checkmark Use Escrow in order to activate Escrow tab and use the Loan Assistant's feature of receiving escrow payments and paying disbursement out of the escrow account of an appropriate loan. Loan types. Prospect loans. Loans that are not finalized and not funded will not be created in QuickBooks and will not be part of any reporting. Easily converted to live loans when ready. Installment sale loans. Defers recognition of gain on sale until the payment of a principal. Request a manual from support at iasolutions.info. Construction loans. A short-term loan to use to build or renovate a real property. It commits a certain amount and distributes funding with the progression of construction. PIK. Payment in kind. A periodic interest payment is added to a loan principal instead of paying in cash. Flat rate. Interest is calculated in even installments on the original loan balance. Fixed principal. Each payment includes fixed principal amount. Loan investor participation. Allows investors to participate in a loan along with other investors. Request a manual from support at iasolutions.info. Wraparound loan mortgage. A wraparound mortgage is a type of seller financing in real estate where the seller keeps their mortgage and lends money to the buyer. The buyer then pays the seller each month, who uses the money to pay their own mortgage.
Loan settings. Account data tab. Loan Assistant uses two approaches naming. Structuring loan accounts. Single loan for a borrower. Loan name will be defined by borrower name, one loan per borrower. Multiple loans for a borrower.
Loan settings. Account data tab. Multiple loans for a borrower will be consolidated under borrower's name, customer in QuickBooks, which will simplify accounting and reporting in QuickBooks. To create a parent account name by clicking on the Add Parent Account button. A customer must exist prior to creating a parent account. On the pop-up window, select from the list of borrowers, customers that were previously added to Loan Assistant and save. Once the Add Parent pop-up closes, enter any meaningful loan name in the account name box.
Loan settings. Borrowers tab. Lender side only. Verify that correct borrower is selected. Add or remove borrowers from the co-borrowers list by clicking left arrow or right arrow. You can also add guarantors to a loan. Click Add button under the guarantors box. Enter guarantor's information and add the guarantor to a loan. You can also choose guarantors' names from the list of the previously created guarantors.
Loan settings. Settings tab. Information pertaining to the loan details is entered on this tab. The values can be entered on the tab or via Loan Schedule window. To view the loan amortization schedule window, available at any time of loan setup, click on the corresponding button on the left bottom of the screen. The window also allows payment coupon printing.
Loan settings. Settings tab. First payment date. First payment date is defaulted to origination, closing date, plus one frequency period defined in the frequency dropdown. In case first payment date needs to be different, perform the following steps. Check off the Modify Payment Dates checkbox. Select Collect Short Interest from the dropdown. Enter First Payment Date. If Loan Day option is selected, user will have to select a QuickBooks account, to which the short interest will be deposited. Collect on Loan Day. Short interest is collected on loan effective date. A transaction is created and appears in the transaction grid. Collect on first payment. Short interest is collected on the date of the first payment. A separate transaction indication, a short interest, is created and displayed in the transaction grid.
Interest. Interest percentage may be entered manually or calculated based on the amount of desired interest to be collected from the borrower. Variable rate, ARM loans. Enter loan interest rate. Click ARM rate to enter interest rate scheduled changes for a variable rate loan. The Schedule of Interest Changes window appears. Use Add button to add interest changes to the rate change schedule on the right side grid. Note: variable rate loans can only have interest computed as of the due date. Interest rate change dates must fall on the scheduled payment dates. For variable rate loans, multiple payments cannot be applied in one payment transaction.
Compute interest as of. Due date. Interest is calculated as of the due date, regardless of the payment date. Payment date, interest is calculated as of the last payment date. Rate basis. Rate basis is an interest calculation convention that counts actual versus 30 days in a month and 360 versus 365 days in a year. Select required value from the drop-down list. Payment amount. Payment amount is automatically calculated and defaulted in the edit box based on the loan settings. However, it can be overwritten by user by typing in the required amount into the box.
Loan settings, penalties, fees tab. Allows to define penalties and taxes. No fields are required on this tab.
Loan settings, escrow tab. To enable escrow option, use escrow checkbox must be checked off on the loan type tab. Enter required numbers based on annual collection amount.
Loan settings, funding source tab. There are two ways to fund the loan. Write a check, not available for QuickBooks Online. Create a journal entry. Write a check. Use this option to create a check in QuickBooks payable to the borrower.
Write a check. Pay to the order of grid. Allows to create multiple funding to multiple customers. To create a funding check click button, select the customer and enter the amount. The default payee is set to the borrower, but may be modified to any customer that exists in LoanAssistant. Create a journal entry. Use this option to move money from your credit line account or any other cash account to the borrower's loan receivable. User may use multiple accounts to construct the transaction.
Charge points and/or origination fees checkboxes and enter amounts. To charge points and/or fees, enter corresponding amounts in the shown below fields. Note: loan funding will be reduced by the amount S. Use actual days for new funding. This option calculates interest based on actual 365 days rate basis.
Loan settings, Documents tab. Use this tab to link any related loan documents from their stored location.
Loan settings, Collateral tab. Use Add Collateral button to compile a list of collaterals for the loan. Check off the Apply checkbox for each collateral in the grid to have it accounted against the loan.
Loan settings, Participation tab. To activate the Participation module, checkmark the Participation box on the Loan Type tab. For details on the Participation module, see another video, Loan Participation Setup.
Loan settings, Custom Fields tab. LoanAssistant allows users to create and track custom fields. The custom fields will appear on each loan in LoanAssistant for the book. To view, manage custom fields, use top menu view, Custom Fields.
Loan settings, Loan Templates tab. Save time using LoanAssistant's template functionality. Different types of instrument templates can be saved and applied when creating a new product. To create a new template, check off the below checkbox and type in New Template Name. To apply existing loan template, click on the Apply Loan Template button on the left bottom of the screen.
Loan settings, prospects. Loan Assistant allows creation, saving loans and credit lines that are not finalized and not funded. These instruments will not be created in QuickBooks and will not be part of any reporting. Easily converted to live loans when ready. To create a new prospect, user need. Open New Loan, select Loan Type tab. Check off a prospect loan checkbox. Proceed with the rest of the settings and click Save button. To view a list of saved prospects, go to View Prospects top menu.
Loan settings. Prospects. Prospects can be easily converted to live loans, credit lines from the prospects screen. Go to prospects screen as shown in the prior step. Select a customer from the drop-down list, or check off the All checkbox and click on the Show button. Select proper instrument type by choosing Loans/Credit Lines tab. Highlight Select a prospect to convert and click on the Convert button.
Free trial available at theloanassistant.com.